and get this meeting going. We have a lot of ground to cover today. This week, we are going to concentrate on divide and conquer. They call it the body of Christ. So, let's see how healthy their body stays when we start cutting it up. I've noticed lately that a lot of churches out there have gotten really chummy. Combined services, those choirs working together, etc.
Yeah, I've even heard that pastors from different denominations are praying together.
Oh.
Unfortunately, she's right. We need to put a stop to that as quickly as possible.
What would you like us to do?
Start playing up their differences. You know, do they bow down, stand up, eyes open or closed, hands folded or raised? Anything that makes them different from each other.
What about the individual churches?
That's a bit more challenging.
Well, in the Bible, it says the people started complaining about their leaders.
Well, you are a little resident historian. But again, you're right. Murmuring. I want you to take a backbiting and gossip and start a whispering campaign. On the way home from church, give each person a negative thought or two about the pastor, Sunday school teacher, song leader, or anything else you can think of to share at the dinner table. Make sure the kids hear what their parents are unhappy about. Division, would you please give us your update now?
Absolutely. We have 4 different groups in the church to deal with. We have the seniors, adults, youth, and children. The adults can be distracted fairly easily by the cares of life. There's always a lack of time, money problems, fatigue, infidelity, broken homes, etc. Once you have the adults taken care of, the children have no support system. So that simplifies our job tremendously.
But you will need to watch them. There are all those sneaky children workers and grandparents who tell them those Bible stories. Why, I even heard about a lady out in Sacramento who got healed of macular degeneration because somebody told a bunch of little children that Jesus could heal blind people. They all got around her and prayed, and now she can see.
Yes, definitely keep an eye on the children. Work on broken homes, abuse, and neglect.
And what are we going to do about the seniors that are praying for the youth?
Yeah, those seniors are a hard one to deal with. We got to take them out as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah! Did you know that every major revival in recorded history was started when young people began to pray? I guess that's what the Bible means when it talks about needing both the strength of the youth and the white herb experience. That's in the Living Bible, you know.
You little troll. Any more Bible quoting and you're out of here. Rebellion. You take on the kids, you know the routine. Convince them they don't want to be around adults. They need a separate place of their own. Lots of fun and games. Use whatever it takes to cut this arm of the body of the church. Then, do whatever it takes to keep them away from their parents, teachers, and especially those seniors. Drugs, alcohol, lust, whatever. And illness. I'm sure you could come up with a few colds, flu, aches, or pains for those seniors. The main thing is to keep them isolated. Then loneliness and discouragement can take over. Do your best to make them feel useless and abandoned.
But doesn't the book talk about how God would turn the hearts of the fathers to their children and the kids to their parents? Wouldn't that include the youth and the seniors?
That's it. Out! Now! I will not tolerate anyone using that kind of language in my presence. Get out! Division, do you have anything else to report?
Yes. There's one other area that has great potential to create problems. That would be all other groups working together to get their job done. The choir is a good example, although not the only one. In any group, you have your top level people, your second string people, and your bottom level wannabes. Pride, you shouldn't have too much trouble handling the first one on your own. Just give them plenty of attention and lots of applause. Discouragement, you hit bottom levels. Lay it on really thick about how they'll never be good enough. So what's the use trying? Keep telling them they should just quit. Those wannabes are probably the worst. They're going to be the ones praying the hardest. I've seen miracles happen just because that they know that by themselves, they can't do anything.
Yeah, greater is he.
Do not make me come over there.
Second string people are going to be a bit more challenging. They need to be told how unappreciated they are and how they're always cheated out of the starring roles. If we could keep them off their knees, then pride, jealousy, and gossip can get their job done. But they start praying together, we've got a big problem. If they start coming together in prayer, they will blow us out of the water.
You know, people, I hope you're catching the point here. The biggest battle in our war is against prayer and unity. There is power when they get together. Sunday nights are an especially dangerous time. That's when the church family gets together. That's a real breeding ground for prayer warriors.
Oh.
For the most part, we've been very successful on shutting the church doors on Sunday nights. But it's a battle we haven't completely won yet. We still have a number of those stubborn groups out there that just won't give up. So let's not get complacent. They need to be separated, physically as well as spiritually. We need to keep those dry bones dry and apart. If the church family doesn't get together, God can't breathe life into them. Now, you know how to fight this battle. So let's get out there this week and give it an all-out effort. You know what to do, so go do it.
Hey, are you guys really sure we're winning this war? Guys, they're starting to pray. Did anybody read the end of the book?